Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of We Ballin' Over Here. Yes, sir. I know y'all seen the title, so let's not waste no time. Let's get into it. What should we expect from the 2019 NBA champions Toronto Raptors? What do we expect as they return to play in Orlando? All right, this is my take on it, folks. A lot of people don't realize the Raptors actually left off on a 4 game winning streak. So they had a little momentum going. They were doing their thing. Last team they beat was the Utah Jazz. That was the game that pretty much got OG and Rudy Gobert get into that little scuffle, little hold me back, as Jalen would say. And that was the next day, coronavirus, everybody, Rudy Gobert, all that stuff happened. So it's been a crazy stretch, but I'm glad to announce, I'm glad they announced, I'm glad to hear the NBA is officially coming back July 31st. So that's great news. But, I had to talk about my team, man. You know that team. What team? The champs! Yeah! Come on, man. Don't get me started. But, yeah. So, as I said, they were on a 4 game winning streak, and the team was rolling. Norman Powell was coming out showing that he's ready to take a next step. Siakam was getting more and more confident in that primary scorer or primary player role. Kyle Lowry was having another spectacular year. Fred VanVleet, Terrence Davis, Matt Thomas would come in with his shooting. It was just great. Like Marc Gasol would come in. He's a great defender for all those big men. That's hard to, control for Ibaka because most of them just too big in a sense. Ibaka's more vertical. He can block your shot and whatnot, but to hold you down like that is kind of difficult for him. I find that's what I would say. But I was just looking at it and I was like, man, these Raptors have really improved. And I wanted to just take a look at like the numbers that I was seeing because I gotta say these guys had a complete squad, like a squad. It wasn't a one-man show. Yes, Siakam is the primary scorer or the star player, but at the same time, at any given night, any man can beat you. The option was there. Anybody can beat you. So I was just going over the numbers, and I was just curious to see, Kyle Lowry averaging 19.7 points a game, call it 20. He's an all-star. We know Lowry's been there, ride or die. He's gone through thick and thin. I keep watching that game 6 when Larry came out like 12 straight, just bam, 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 like shots that he wouldn't even normally take. I saw this guy just catch and hit that three, and it's just so impressive. I will say that game 6 is one of the best games I've ever seen Kyle Lowry play. Like one of the best. Going at the rim, stepping out for the three, just pulling with no hesitation. So it was good to see that. So Kyle Lowry, man, I hope we keep him for a long time. Like, I know there's rumors about this, about that, but nah, there's a difference with Larry. Larry's one of the best point guards in the league, bro. This guy plays both ends of the court. What are you telling me? Like, and he plays it hard, and he influences his team to play even harder as well. Remember, this guy's, I think I just saw a video, he leads the All-Star games in charges taken. So ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. Larry is a true point guard and somebody I want on my team all day, every day. He's a dog. He's an animal in a good way. Beast. You see me? Yeah, so big up yourself, Larry. Then, Fred VanVleet. A lot of people have been sleeping on him. And I'm a little nervous because I hope he don't leave Toronto, but I know he looking like, man, I'm a starter in this league. And I agree with him. Fred VanVleet is a starter in this league, can run a team, can get the best out of certain players, and I just hope he stays with Toronto. You and Pascal had a great friendship, great run. You all went from D-League and all of that stuff to champion. So I just hope that continues. Fred VanVleet out here averaging 17.6, call that 18 points a game, and just have to give him credit, man. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And it's like he almost wasn't supposed to start this year. They were saying the backcourt was too small. So, Fred, big up yourself. You're having a great year. But get rid of some of them injuries, man. You're too injury prone, bro. I got to be honest, bro. I don't like to see you out all of a sudden for this, for that. Like, come on, Fred. It's not your fault. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I want to see you out there, my man. So big up yourself, Fred. Now, should I talk about the boss? Yo, I can't even lie. My new favorite player is Siakam, man, because I really just like see so much potential. Obviously, my favorite player of all time is Vince Carter. Big him up. Just played his last game not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? But big him up, yo. A lot of memories. Big up Vince. But since then, it was Vince, then Steph. At one point, I liked KD before Steph a little, but that changed. It was Steph. And then now I got to say it's Siakam, man. Siakam's just like, there is so much potential, raw potential that I look at T-Mac and I say, if Siakam could get T-Mac's game, but he has a drive of like a Jordan. Siakam's a cocky mother. Trust me, he believes in his, he don't play around, bro. He don't think he's not the best. Like, that's what I like about him. Like, he has that, like, I'm going to work hard and I believe it. And I've been proven years after years, all the hard work he's put in, got him to a championship, D-League championship, MVP. Right now, Siakam could be on this year he could get the All-Star starter, which he got already. He can now, I would say, finish second, third team NBA, maybe even first. I just have to, just as off the fly. Defensive second or third team. Like, Siakam is, oh man, he's getting there, man. He's just getting better and better and better. So I'm very impressed by Siakam. I have to talk about Norman Powell. Norman Powell took that jump that everybody wanted to see. That jump that everybody been waiting for, knowing that he has the potential, and we're just like, Norman, come on, man, just do it, yo. Just be consistent. Just don't show it here. And it reminded me of Terrence Ross. I had a lot of faith for Terrence Ross. I thought Terrence Ross was going to be the man. When that guy put up the 51 points, I'm like, yep, it started. Come on, Terrence, man. You have so much potential. I'm a little disappointed at Terrence Ross, but Norman Powell, you've left that category. You've actually shown that, be careful. Be really careful, because if Norm starts, it's over. Kawhi, shoot, we've pretty much made up. And a lot of people are forgetting the whole playoff series, we never had OG Anunoby. Man. I felt bad for you, OG. I know you would have contributed. I know you would have helped in many ways. But don't worry, bro. You out here stepping up right now. OG, I see you with your 11 points a game. And the thing I like about OG is he's getting better in each category day in, day out. Whether it be free throws, whether it be three-pointers, whether it be driving to the rim, whether it be defense, whether it be whatever, handles, he's just getting better and better and better. So OG, like, I'm curious to see what this time off has done for a lot of these players, because that's another thing, what I think this time off has done. I think this time off has increased the IQ of a lot of players. There's an opportunity to sit down and study film, slow down, stop rushing. I think it was Jack Armstrong I heard say Norman Powell was moving in like the fifth gear when he should really be in the fourth at the moment. If you understand what I mean, he's playing too fast ahead. So I like that analogy, and and I like that the fact that Norman is showing that his game is starting to slow down, and he's showing that, you know what, the more I play, I'm getting more and more comfortable. I'm less to look over my shoulder because, coach is giving me a little more leeway. And it's just great to see the growth of Norman Powell. But again, like I said about Fred VanVleet, those injuries, man, that's one of the biggest things with this whole coming back thing. I'm like, man, I just don't want to see these guys have any major injury, because hopefully, as a Raptor fan, y'all know we went through it a lot this year. Guys missing 20 games, another miss 18, 15. Come on. So hopefully all our injury woes is behind us. And going forward, we ain't got no injuries to worry about. So, guys, man, the Raptors, I think there's a lot of bright things ahead of them. Terrence Davis, one of my next favorite players. Chris Boucher, just, there's a lot of potential. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Toronto Raptors has to offer after the break, how prepared they stayed, how in shape they stayed. I mean, I'm glad that the NBA is giving them almost a month, I would say, to get into shape. And I believe the Toronto Raptors, that's one thing about the organization. The coaching staff, the medical people, they're very good at keeping guys, I would say, in shape, keeping them active, keeping them working on their game. And I give Toronto organization a lot of credit because you can see that it's one of the top organizations in the NBA. And it's just great to be in the city, being a part of it, being a fan. And I just support the Raptors. I support the NBA. I support basketball in all levels. I'll kick your ass in 2K. That's another thing for another day. But yeah, man, it's great to have basketball coming back. It's great I can't wait to see these players on the court. I can't wait to see the improvements. I can't wait to see who kept in shape, who ate too much donuts, who was all of that, man. So, hey, what I expect from the Toronto Raptors this year, I know they came out, that Durant thing, I don't know, man. If Durant decides that he's officially, yes, he said his season is done. He said something recently. Before he said he's not planning to play, then he said something recent as in like, I'm trying to remember. What did he say about, as far as he's concerned, as far as he knows or whatever, as he believes, something like along those lines. So it's not even like a dead, no, I ain't playing, period, no matter what happens. But it looks like if something comes up, him and Kyrie might come back. So, that's a little interesting if we are going to play the Brooklyn Nets. But as you can see, that there is a 8-game period that they're going to have. So things can change. I mean, hopefully we stay at where we are in the standings and let them drop. And I don't know, but whoever we play, we ready for them, man. We're ready for them. We work too hard. We got too good of a team, too good of a coaching staff, too good of the players to just roll down and just get beat. We the champs. Don't forget that, all right? So thank y'all for tuning in to this far. If you made it this far, in the comment, drop it's hits over here. You know what I'm saying? It's hits over here if you made it that far in the comment, in the video. And yeah, I'll give you a shout out the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Ogarytv, we out here. We balling over here. Subscribe. As I said, hit the notification button. Let's go Toronto Raptors. Uh-huh. Jeez.